I need a play. I don't even sit in the back seat. Why do I need a PlayStation back here? I don't even sit back here.
Hello, welcome back. We're in the bonus content, and we just decided we're gonna talk about old television because favorite shows. Like I believe there was like a moment that NTV, HTV, B1, so
VH1.
BH1,
VH1.
they just put like big television, and we're like the last part we talk about like New York and the Bachelors, like kind of shows with Flavor Flav and this kind of Tila Tequila,
Yes.
amazing. Tila Tequila was so fun because everybody, it was women and men fighting for the love of Tila Tequila, and they
Mhm.
were all sleeping in a fucking gigantic bed. But the best part is like some guys in that fucking Song of the
Yes.
Girls.
Yes, on that show. I remember
And
that.
Tila was like, "You're here for me. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
What is this shit?
I thought you were a lesbian." But these are my favorites. The next boss.
Oh man, that show's funny. It's always whenever a person is overly confident and they talking to the camera, they're never gonna get through.
Dude,
That they always mess up.
I love when, like, for some reason, every time they, like, this is like, if you haven't watched any of these, go and watch them because at least one episode because you're gonna have fun. Every time they get, I'm gonna explain it. The next boss is a boss with like five, six people that
Hmm.
are gonna date this person, and this person can decide if they want to continue the date or they're like done with it, and they say next. So this person have to go back to the boss, and the next person comes up. But when they go down with the boss is the best part because they put like it's like Jason 24, and it's like things that they had they like I guess like they ask like, oh, give me some details about you. Like Jason 24, he plays professional baseball. Once he had like scored a trophy on basketball when he was in middle school, and then the third one's like he liked to suck on socks, and I was like, what the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
Like, why would you say that like, on television?
Oh man, that show is so funny because coming off the bus and you just hear, yeah, and you confident, you walking up to your nets.
and,
Like,
and
damn.
oh, and the more time they spend on the date, the more money they will get if they decide to keep the money.
Mhm.
And I remember one there was a guy that he was clearly gay, and all the others in the bus was like, "Man, you're gay. Like, what are you
Oh yeah,
doing?" I was like, "No, I'm not gay. I'm just like."
oh yeah. That was a weird. That was a weird time in fashion too, because motherfuckers had like those spiky
Yeah,
mohawks and like wear a spiky mohawk and button up. It was with some shorts. It's like what? Why do we dress? Why do they
the,
dress like that?
the next amazing
That's
show.
a good one.
Okay.
Another one.
Yeah. Go with another one because
Parental control. That was a good one. The parents would pick the dates because they didn't like either who their kid was dating. They will pick their dates. They have auditions and everything for them. They will pick them and watch the dates, and they will watch the dates with like whoever the girl was dating at the time.
oh my
Watch the dates with.
god.
So that guy just sitting on the couch between both parents, shit talking both the parents while they watching the date. And it's just so funny. It's like they let these kids, and these like teenagers. These are teenagers still, and they're letting these teenagers talk to them like this. And it
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck?
I like the concept of like, no, we want another dude to fuck our daughter,
Yeah,
like not you.
yeah. That's all it is. That's all it is. We want to have another penis, not
In her,
yours,
not yours.
not yours.
But the other one is like I have a joke about this is Rune Raiders.
Oh, I seen that.
Dude, Rune Raider is uh
That was a dating show, right? That was a
it's a dating
Yeah,
show,
that was a
but usually it's the woman picking up on the guys. But it's like they kidnap, like the NTV crew kidnap these people from their houses at random hours, so they don't have time to clean their room, and then they throw them into a van with a television, and then they show that the woman is gonna go through their rooms, and she picks who she wants to date based on the room. But the best part of this shit is that first is like what the fuck, but second like she goes to the room and they are always like, oh, this room is blue and my favorite color is yellow, so I don't think we're a match, and like
What the
super
fuck?
shit like that. But the best part is like they equip the raider with a black light. That was the best part of every episode when they turn off the light and she turns on the black light. You're like, I wanna. this is in my joke. I say like every one of us is a pervert because like this is the most pervert thing you can do in like television.
Hmm.
Like we were watching that as a teenager, being like, I hope there's a lot of cum in
Yeah,
there.
it's gonna be a lot of white stuff.
Yeah, I hope the whole like room is glowing. So like my joke is like we were teenagers watching a show about a stranger getting into another stranger room looking for cum. If that doesn't make you like a pervert, I don't know.
I don't know what will. That is funny. Another show used to do that. Your mama.
I don't know that one.
You never. Okay, so you ever seen that '70s show, right?
Yeah,
The guy who played Fez, Wilmer. He used
He's
so
Venezuelan.
yeah. Oh yeah, he is. He is. They kept calling him Mexican in that show, which is weird.
He looks Mexican.
No, well, that's weird too. But he had a show where they would find the best people to do your mama jokes, right? And it was like rap battles a little bit. But
Okay.
they would do your mama jokes against each other. So the top two, before they went against each other, they would go to like their house, the person they going against house, and search their room to find dirt on them and all this stuff. And they would use those jokes or have like
This is
take something from the room and use it as a prop in like the last your mama battle. And that shit used to be people used to do
That
those
looks
jokes.
really fun.
It was fun, but people are too sensitive. You can't talk about their mama now.
I would love I would love a reboot. Like we're rebooting a lot of shit that we shouldn't be rebooting. We should reboot these shows.
Yes.
Like for example, one of the shows that I love so much, Pin My Ride.
Yes. Well, yeah.
The Pin My Ride was so fun because it was so fucking nonsense.
I need a play. I don't even sit in the back seat. Why do I need a PlayStation back here? I don't even sit back here.
And always like it was like, oh, what do you like to eat? What's your favorite food?
My favorite food. I am a big pasta guy.
So Alan Ford likes pasta, so we're gonna make a pasta bowl in his trunk. It's like, why?
Why? Why? I'm not gonna eat in my car.
There's gonna be a personal chef every time he goes to his trunk making pasta. It's like, I don't want this. And we install a LCD screen on the chef.
Oh my god! They used and watch it like when you first watch it, like, oh man, that car looks so dope. But then you get older and you watch it, it's like he drives the whole damn. The person drives the whole damn time. When are you ever going to use any of this? Where are you going?
Yeah, and also like there's so many like people saying after the show. Obviously, I guess that they make you sign an NDA, but that the cars like worked for like a week.
Yeah.
And then they were like done.
Oh yeah, you're killing the battery with all this shit plugged in. Yeah, TVs and stuff, and you're killing the battery in the car. I think the part that was most annoying about this when Exhibit said you've been Pip and he just flipped the person's shirt. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't flip my shirt. What are you doing?
Also, the people were too desperate. Like I don't know how people got in these cars because like, hey, Exhibit, please pin my ride, and then they show the car and like, well, the to turn off the car that was stolen like 3 years ago. So to turn off the car, I have to push it, run, and get through the window, and then pull the brakes,
Yeah.
and that will turn off the car.
Yeah, they didn't have seat belts. Yeah, to secure myself, I had to get this rope tied around my waist 3 times and put it over my shoulder. Why you still have this thing? Don't even drive it. Just get rid of it.
Like the seat, like once this car got into a lake, so the seat was damaged. So I took it out, and I just have like a little like like stool that I put in there.
This car should not be on the road. It should be in a dump. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
to signal people that I'm gonna cross, I have to put my arm
arm
out.
Or just stick my head out, and
Yeah,
go around the
because
whole
the
time.
lights
Just go around.
have not worked since 2006. I was like, what the fuck?
It's like, oh my god. It's like,
Imagine having that car and Exhibit being like, no, we're gonna pin the other one. And it's like, do it, please.
because he don't want to get in that bullshit. Like, he can't drive it. If I got to do all that to drive the car, it's crazy.
Yeah, and there was another. Okay, we're gonna keep because if you have more, just tell me. But
Okay, cool.
my next one that I love, and I told you it was called Boiling Point.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a show that they like create these scenarios that were like really stressing and get you really angry to see like who would like manage it. And for example, they did one that is like a waiting room, and they put one guy that was constantly farting. Like he had a fart sound, but he was like It was just a fat guy farting, and people start leaving, and whoever like stays the longest gets like $100. But they have many like that. They had one that it was like a cashier, and she just like keep like like putting more things and in front of you, like, and then she put it again, and you're like, hey, you just run that twice. Like, no, I didn't. And she just gaslight people, and if people get cool with it and pay, they will like give them all their like groceries plus giving them $100.
Oh,
But she
wow.
was like basically stealing in your face, like boop boop. It's like you just scanned that twice, like
Mm.
I did not do that. It's like if you don't, I believe the thing is like if you don't call the manager, they'll give you like $100.
Yeah, MTV loved giving out $100. I think that was their like status quo. Like, you just do it for
I believe that's why they don't make it.
Yeah, they don't make it.
Yeah,
An-
we're gonna give you $100. Like, bitch, I cannot do anything with
Yeah,
it.
the TV check was probably more than that. I feel like. But another one, Blind Date. Blind Date used to be funny
I don't know that
because
one.
so they would put these two people on blind dates. What made that show so funny? That's their first time meeting each other. Two random people. Made it so funny is they have like those captions underneath. They'll put like these bubbles underneath them of
Okay.
what they might be thinking or something like that. So if you like, so say for instance, the guy, he's driving a girl, and the guy asks the girl, so. Back to what you do for a living, and she goes, "Well, I work at Walmart." And then under the bubble, he's thinking that bubble would say, the caption would say, "Oh, I guess he's thinking she's a cashier. What is this?" Like that, and it would have those like subtle like jabs on it the whole show,
Yeah,
the whole
I
show
love this.
of like what they could possibly think, and it's just people behind the keyboard guessing. That's all it is, and
Dude,
it's just so stupid.
that's such an easy thing to bring back.
Yes,
Like you can bring back that as a TikTok. That'll do. That'll
Yeah,
fucking do it.
it would bring
Yeah.
it back, put it on YouTube.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Like another one that I really like. I was thinking about is I don't remember the name, but I remember how it goes. It was kind of a boiling point, but it was like things on the street, like the one that I clearly remember, and I don't know why this one and specifically. They just go to people. It's like, hey, we give you $10 if you like left someone else eat your nails, your toenails.
I know what show you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
And they're like, no, I won't do it for $10. Okay, 12. I was like, go higher, 15. And then someone else like, I do it for 15. And they're like, okay, good you. And then they find someone else like, okay, for $20, just eat this person's toenails.
Oh, yeah, this
And they're like, I won't do it for $20. And there's always a fucking guy that's like, I'll do it for $2. Like,
this is a fool that they probably filmed that in New York because that is a New York.
that's New York. That's New York. It was
That's a
it,
New
it
York
was
thing.
in Staten Island in New York.
Yes, that is a New York thing. People in New York, it's so many people that do anything because everybody's all moving around. Oh man, yeah, that's a New York thing.
But I don't remember the name of that show. But it was so funny because this is the one I remember the most. But they put like, hey, we have this eggs like raw eggs and or rotten eggs usually, and they put it like in a smoothie or something. It's like for $20. Just would you drink the smoothie? And people were like, no, no. And then there's always one motherfucker that's like, I'll do it for 20. I don't believe it will be the same right now. If right now someone's like, hey, for $20, it's like, no.
Oh, you
That's
know
like-
what? You know
that's
what
like
show
a
they should
bagel.
bring back, but have a different host. Fear Factor. No Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan don't have to do
Dude,
it.
Fear Factor was a good show.
Yeah, that was a good show, but we don't need Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, he don't need to do it.
But this was Rogan with hair. It's a different.
Yeah, it was Rogan. Yeah, his boy went bald. Then he went from Fear Factor to that's a whole nother thing. We don't have to talk about it.
But Fear Factor.
Fear Factor, bring that back, man.
They have budget because of sometimes people is like, oh my fear, like they don't say they fears, but it's like, well, we want to see if you are able to like go through the fear of like driving into a cliff and almost dying. Like what?
What the fuck? That's not scary. That's just this is a stunt. I think when they bring it back, they should ask people what are your fears, and then make them and get the people with the same fears on the show.
Yeah.
and make them do that.
Like arachnophobia or something like
Yeah.
that. And this is just putting them together
Yeah.
against a spider. And okay, let's.
Spider or clowns. Clowns
The
are fucking
clowns.
scary, dude.
That I was thinking about another show that, but this is like on the culinary side. But I watched one that is like Impossible Chef or something like that, Dude, it was cool as fuck because like, oh, on this episode we have Alan Ford. Alan Ford is the chef of the restaurant Mikasa in New York. That is like 1 star Michelin. And today Alan Ford is gonna be prepping food for 300 people on a moving train.
Like,
Yeah,
putting
and it was
scenarios
shit
like
like
this?
that, and
Oh,
it's
man.
like, what?
What the fuck?
And then you see the guys just like, well, like the ingredients they cannot buy it before.
Hmm.
They had to buy it on one of the stops of the train, so they
Really?
have to decide. And it was shit like this. I was like, this is so interesting how they create like a fancy plate with shit like that. And I believe one was in Staten Island, and the challenge was like you have to make a fancy dinner for like 200 people only using ingredients that you can buy in Staten Island in the fair.
Oh wow.
Dude, and the dessert was like bacon covered in chocolate.
Ooh.
And I was like, that sounds nasty, but I want to try.
Sweet and salty.
Yeah, then but sweet and salty was not as a thing like that much in this
Ah.
moment. So I was like, that's sounds really good actually. The thing about putting like the bacon in donuts was not a thing yet. This was a no show. Like I love that kind of show that like they create like a really good challenge. That's like I want to see how this
Yeah.
plays out.
Or bring back wife swap or trading spouses. Bring those back.
I re-
They
I
need to
kind
bring
of
those
remember
shows
that.
back. Wife swap. Wife swap is so funny because I like,
This part you're married.
huh?
You're not married,
I'm
but
not married.
you have a
I have a girlfriend.
okay.
Not
Don't
married.
don't let her see this part.
Don't let her see wife swap. We both watch it.
No, but don't let her see that you're like bring it back, bring me on the show.
No,
I
don't
wanna
put
be on the
don't
show.
put me on wife swap. Don't put me on wife swap. She the new wife will probably. I don't know, she'll be a chill. I mean, I'm a chill person, but my girl, she probably wouldn't like where she goes. I like the episodes where they do like they mix the white and the black couple up, the different races
Yeah.
couple, because this white woman would go to this black house and see how it's run and see how like yeah. And see how it's run, and because most black dads they are very like old school, old style, pretty much. They
Yeah.
they want the respect, and like I think I watched one house. Uh, this white lady went to this black. They switched, but she went to their house and she found out that the mom cooked all the time.
Okay.
Like the mom cooked. They never went out to eat. The mom cooked all the time. So I guess the lady tried to get them to go out to eat, and the dad was like, "No, we're not doing that." Because the moms,
It's
after
always good. Yeah.
after like a week, they have to make up the rules. So what to do? He said we have to go out to eat at least once a week. The dad's like, "I'm not doing that. I've been saving money just having her cook the whole time. That's why we got groceries in there." Now the black mom goes to the White House, and she finds out that they go out to eat all the time. And she's like, "Y'all do this all the time?" And she was like, and then dad was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we do this all the time. The kids, they get their same meal. They go to the same restaurant all the time. The kids, they get their same
Cracker
meal.
Barrel.
Yeah, it looked like a Cracker Barrel, to be
I
honest.
don't
They
know.
get their same meal all the time." And then the mom was like, "What?" And then when they're at the table eating, they don't really talk. Like that's not like a family dinner. It doesn't feel like a family dinner. It just feel like we just out to eat. So the mom changed that, and she tried to cook. The first meal she cooked, they looked at it and was like, "I'm not eating that." And it looked pretty good. It's like she cooked like some soul food for them. They're like, "I'm not eating that shit."
Dude,
And like, oh man,
there's
this
so
shit's-
many shows that if you grab the premise of this now and throw it to Netflix, I believe Netflix will do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they're doing like a Love is Blind,
Mhm.
if they're doing like Love on the Spectrum, if they're doing 90 Day Fiance, dude, they have to bring back like swapping wives.
Here's another show they could probably bring back, but I know they canceled it after like some bad stuff about it. I think it was called Makeover, like Extreme Makeover.
Oh
Not
yeah,
the home
that-
edition
that-
with like
yeah,
the women.
yeah.
They did with the women and men. They did Extreme Makeover, and they like will change like their whole
whole-
face and
yeah.
all this, get all this plastic surgery. And I think that show got canceled, but now people are doing that nowadays heavily. Well, I think you should do a BBL addiction.
The BBL show.
Yeah, it's the BBL show. It's like,
It's called Get Your BBL.
yes, yes. Get hey on ABC. This
It's
fall.
like 4 women with flat asses
Flat asses.
competing to get a BBL.
Yeah, for a bit. and they just going through their whole
I
process.
know there's like
Surgery.
challenge and with the surgeons like, well, to get the best BBL, you gotta have like nice tights. So we're gonna practice on your squats, and
Yeah.
they just squat. Like
should-
whoever can squat the longest goes to
Yeah,
the next
they
round.
should have the doctor from My 600 Pound Life, one of those doctors, about them getting the BBL, so he could just ridicule them the whole time because that's all that doctor does. It's like, well, you're fat.
I want to make this show something like like get your BBL, please. Like this is a nice idea. But with that, we're gonna call Netflix in a moment. We're gonna end the bonus content. But thank you so much for watching, and remember to watch Get Your BBL Saturdays 4 p.m. through Netflix. Adios.
Adios.